welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing the Buy or Browse series. This is where I am going to go through some of the new releases that are coming out, letting you guys know my thoughts on each of the releases and also letting you know what I will be reviewing and testing out and playing with on my channel in the upcoming weeks. I will be getting all of my information from these Instagram pages. I will also link them in the description box down below. And this video idea was started and created by Samantha March with her Will I Buy It series. I will link her channel in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and jump into the new releases. Lots of new stuff, you guys. And many of them I've already picked up, currently testing. Some of them I can't wait for them to launch so that I can order them and give you guys the 411. So we're gonna first start with the first thing that I see that I am personally kind of excited about, and I've already ordered them. They are from Charlotte Tilbury. This is her matte version of the Eyes to Mesmerize. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I personally live for her Eyes to Mesmerize. They're some of my absolute favorite cream eyeshadows, and they're always so dependable for me. Like, it's a very moussey kind of texture, doesn't dry too quickly, but gives you time to blend it out. But once it does, it stays all day, lasts all day. I love her Eyes to Mesmerize. Well, now she's launched 5 new shades. I picked up 4 of the 5 shades. I didn't get the black because I didn't feel like I needed the black. If I wore a lot of like really dark smoky eyes, the black would be perfect. So I got all of the shades but the black. So I will be discussing them, using them, playing with them, swatching them in an upcoming video as soon as they arrive. I am so excited. When I saw these, they like snuck up on us. Like, who else kind of just felt like she just dropped these out of the air? No hype, no fuss. All of a sudden, I got a notification from Trendmood and Charlotte Tilbury's got a new product. Did I miss Charlotte Tilbury's Instagram page post? I don't know. But it dropped out of nowhere. I'm here for it. So I will definitely be doing a full video on those. Next, we have the Miss Dior makeup palette. So this palette comes in this really kind of cute, dainty clutch style. It retails for $145. It has 3 eyeshadows, a blush, a lipstick, and a top coat nail polish. It is limited edition, and I've just decided to pass on this. I was gonna get it, but I was like, I am never gonna use that. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because this is gonna sound really bad, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This kind of screams Claire's to me. And I know that Dior is not Claire's, I get it, but like, it took me back to when my daughter was, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, shopping at Claire's, and it just kind of gave me that vibe. So, I don't know, did anybody else get that vibe? Don't get me wrong, it's very feminine, it's very beautiful, but I just can never see myself using that. Like, never using it. So I've passed on it. Next up, from Estee Lauder, they have launched a new Bronze Goddess 2022 collection. It's got a Bronze Goddess summer look palette that retails for $60. It's an eyeshadow palette with 9 shades with satin and matte finishes. It has a Bronze Goddess Healthy Glow bronzer for $45. That has a blush, bronzer, highlight in one, which I'm going to be honest with you, those never work for me. Never work for me. Then they also have a Bronze Goddess all over face and body gloss liquid highlighter that retails for $32. Then we have the Bronze Goddess perfume, which is $80. So I'm going to be passing on this, but I can tell you I am happy that they launched 2 different bronzer, blush, highlight duo palettes. Looks like they have like a lighter one and then a deeper one. Let me know how you guys are feeling about that. If that's something that you guys are curious about or something that you guys would like to hear more about, let me know and I'll pick it up. Because it's like my first impression, I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. Those never work for me. But then it's like, well, would it be fun to test it out and see if this one does work? You know, you never know. So anyways, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys would like to see a review on those. Okay, next up we have new shades launching in the Forget the Filler Lip Plumper Line Smoothing Gloss from Lawless Beauty. They're launching 3 new shades. One is called George, which is a warm honey nude. Annie, which is a peachy golden nude with a pearl finish, and Glazed, which is a pale pinky beige with a pearl finish. These will launch on January 28th on Sephora website. These have piqued my curiosity. I might pick up the peachy one, but I'm not sure. Okay, this one I've actually picked up. I bought it on Amazon. This is from L'Oreal. This is the Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Face Balm Foundation. Now, the only reason why I bought this is because the L'Oreal Age Perfect, it's like a skin tint. Love it. It was one of my absolute favorites for the summer. This one right here, this is a serum foundation. Love this foundation. It's so natural and so healthy, and I've recommended it to so many of my friends. And I also really liked the concealer that was launched with this in this Age Perfect line. It's hydrating and radiant, but it's not dewy, where it emphasizes all of the wrinkles underneath the eyes. Just a great concealer overall. The reason why I decided to go ahead and pick it up is because I personally really liked the KVD Apple Balm, but that one you have to be so careful with because it's super, super thick, full coverage. Like, if I get the right application, I love that foundation. If I get it wrong, I hate it, right? So it's like one of those. So I thought it would be interesting to test this Age Perfect and see how it looks. So the only thing that I do not like about this one is it doesn't have very many shades. It's got 8 shades. That's the crappy part about it. It's a skincare inspired in formula. It firms over time, smooths lines, conceals imperfections. It evens the skin tone. Light to medium coverage, infused with firming serum. It's $11.99. I went ahead and picked up medium 10. We'll see how medium 10 looks, but doesn't have very many shades, but I'm excited to kind of play around with it and see if it is one that I can just kind of throw on and not have to think about it too hard. So we'll see. Okay, next up we have a new collection from Chantecaille. So the collection will be supporting the Giraffe Conservation Foundation. So the eye cortlet is $74. It has 4 earth tone neutrals, and then you have lip cheeks. Looks like there's 3 new shades. They are $48 each. Yeah, I might pick this up just to kind of test it out and play with it and kind of give you guys my thoughts on it. I've received a few things in PR from Chantecaille, but they're not really a brand that is like letting you know, hey, we're going to be sending you this. It's almost like they don't tell you if they're going to be sending it or not, so you don't know. So I'll probably go ahead and pick this up and do a review on it. I will tell you though, the images of this, like, their marketing is fantastic. I mean, this collection and the way that it sits in that photo, it is like perfection. It almost makes you want to buy it based on that marketing image. Whoever's doing their marketing is nailing it. It's got that like soft, sophisticated, elegant type of look to it. Like, they nailed the marketing. They know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. So speaking of KVD Beauty, they're launching a new concealer and I'm kind of excited about it. This is the newest addition to the Good Apple family. Say hello to Good Apple. It is a lightweight, full coverage concealer. Instant full coverage concealer for all skin types, extreme long wear and lightweight, hydrated skin-like finish. It has apple extracts and raspberry stem cell nourish. It is a unique applicator that mimics the fingertips for precision. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, so it's got an interlaced pigments that create smooth, crease-resistant coverage. They will have 32 shades. It will retail for $28, and it will be available on February 1st at Ulta and Sephora and their website. So excited. Like, I am absolutely so excited to try this. I cannot even wait. I don't know why, but I just am. So definitely expect a video on that concealer. Absolutely. And many of you guys tagged me in that and asked me if I was going to be getting it. So I appreciate your guys' tags because sometimes I miss these launches. Sometimes I just don't even see them. So I appreciate it. Next up, we have new Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums from Makeup by Mario. These are a hydrating melty gloss balm to drenched lips in a dewy-like shine in 7 inclusive shades, $22 each. And I did get one of them today. Where is it? I went and picked it up at Sephora. I had to actually go to Sephora this morning, and so I grabbed one. They were out of all of the shades. Like, I think they had like 2 shades left. they just launched like yesterday or a couple days ago and they're gone. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. This one is in the shade Rose Glow. I have used it a few times today. It's pretty. So it's a twist up. And then it is quite pigmented. I was quite surprised by how much pigment it has. And it felt really good. As soon as I got out in the car, I hurried and threw it on. And I was like, ooh, this is nice. It doesn't have a fragrance. It has no fragrance. So it doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't smell like anything. For me anyway. But I quite like the formula. Now, I absolutely love these Tarte, what are these called? These are the Juicy Lips. I'm kind of obsessed with these. So very curious about these. And yeah, I'll let you guys know in an upcoming video if I'm enjoying this formula. Okay, next up we have from Anastasia Beverly Hills. They are launching lip pencils and matte lipsticks. These are available now at Ulta. They have 18 full pigment lip liners for $18. They are a velvet matte finish. And then we have 18 matte and satin lipsticks that are $23 each. And these shades look really beautiful. They do. I'm kind of curious about them. I really like the rose gold packaging. I think the packaging is really beautiful. I don't know that I'm going to be picking it up, but I'm kind of waiting to kind of hear if it's a good formula or not, but I don't know that I'll be picking it up. But I do like the colors and stuff. It looks like it's a nice wide variety of nudes and pinks and reds and stuff like that. So, you know, we'll see. Next up we have from DIFFUSED. So I have already bought one of these. I'm so excited to play with these and test these. So you guys will see a review of these in an upcoming video. So these are the new Dewy Cheek and Lip Palettes. And you have Do It Flirty, which is kind of got those pinks and hot pinks and peachy colors. And then you have the Do It Undercover. I went ahead and picked up the Do It Flirty, so that video will be coming up very soon, so keep your eye out. I might kind of combine a few of these new products into one. It might just be easier to do that, but I'm so excited. TAUPE. Nailed it! Okay, next up we have from Jaclyn Cosmetics. She launched a new Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint that retails for $34. It comes in 12 shades. And then the Full Filter Perfecting Concealer for $26, and it comes in 35 shades. So I have them here, and I have been kind of testing them for the last couple of days. I have the concealers as well, P.S. Lots to say about it. So be on the look for this video coming up very soon. Definitely watch that video before you guys purchase that. Okay, so next up, this is a new Natasha Denona Mini Crush eyeshadow palette. And it looks like it's going to be like a Valentine's Day exclusive, which I'm kind of excited about. Surely it's going to be available in the next couple of weeks, I would think, right? I mean, it's almost to the end of January, so we'll see. But I'm excited. Of course, you guys know I can never say no to Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, or Charlotte Tilbury. Those are my three. Or Victoria Beckham Beauty. Speaking of Victoria Beckham Beauty, she launched a new shade in her eyeliner. I love her eyeliners. So abso-freaking-lutely, I picked it up. Yes, it is called Olive. And to me, it looks a little bit on the turquoise side, but beautiful. So I've ordered it. I love her Kohl eyeliners. They are my favorite. And so, yeah, I'm excited to have that color in my collection. Let's jump over to Chic Profile. She have a new collection from Bobbi Brown. This is her Spring 2022 collection. It's called Glow and Blossom Collection. It will launch on February 18th with a pre-sale on the 11th. And let's see, it has a new limited edition Petal Wash palette featuring a combination of light rosy peachy nudes in different textures from matte and sparkle to metallic. It has an extra lip tint, will be released in 2 limited edition shades. She's also launching the Soothing Cleansing Oil in the limited edition packaging. There's just something about that color story. I am here for it, right? It's so beautiful. I don't know that I'll be getting it, but it's so pretty. So Hermes is launching new spring and summer 2022 lipstick shades, limited edition, and they are inspired by a painter's garden. So there's that. I don't like the packaging. I don't like the packaging. I get it, but I don't get it, right? It's like I get why, because it's inspired by a painter's garden, but I don't like it. So I don't think I'm going to be getting them. Also, Hourglass launched a new primer. I actually got this in PR from Octoly. So let me show you guys what this looks like. It has a really pretty bottle. I have to admit, this bottle is beautiful. It is for a IRL filtered finish. Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer is just that. Your secret to an airbrush soft focus finish upon which your face will sit just beautifully. With a translucent finish and refreshingly lightweight gel formula, this primer sinks into the skin while controlling oil production, meaning less unwanted shine and much longer wearing makeup. To really help create that flawless finish, it's brimming with microspheric powders. These help to smooth texture and blur your imperfections. So that's a drop of it. As you're blending it in, it has that gel base, but once it blends out, it has a very silky texture. I'm quite excited to try this. I will definitely start testing this and letting you guys know my thoughts on it. But the bottle is absolutely stunning. So there's that. Let's talk about this new palette from Tom Ford. I had many of you guys ask me if I was going to be getting this. This is the Belle de Pêche, I'm assuming is how you say it. I'm not exactly sure. But here's the thing. I'm still on the fence about this. I'm not so sure if I'm going to get it. I might. If I got it, it would only be for the purpose of reviewing, because I feel like this palette is going to be very weak. Just based on the images and the swatches that I've seen thus far, it seems like it's a very light wash of color, and I just hate paying $89 for such light washes of color. And here again, we have 4 shades in a palette, and one of those shades is like a bone color. And I just don't like it. I'm not into it. I don't understand why we're paying $89 for a palette with 4 shadows and one of them is a bone color. We can get those colors from multiple different palettes. We don't need it in a palette like this. So I don't know. I'm just on the fence about it, you guys. I'm just being completely honest. I felt like they could have given us a different shade in that. So for me, I look at it like if I was going to buy it, I would only buy it just so I could review it and steer you guys away from buying it. That would be the only reason why I would buy it. Because I truly do not believe it's going to be worth the money. Just based on swatches alone, it's very weak in pigment. And it just might be another disappointment. And there you go. The other one that I am excited about is the Smoky Quartz palette. I'm not sure how this is going to look or what it's going to be like, but it looks like it's a very beautiful textured palette. So as soon as I can get my hands on that one, I will definitely be picking that one up and letting you guys know my thoughts on it. I kind of looked at this palette and thought maybe it might be more of like a silky powder. So we'll see about that. Next up, we have the new collection from Chanel. This is the Red Camellia collection. They launched a ton of new things. First off, they launched the foundation, which I have right here, and boy, am I struggling with these, you guys, because of the shades. First of all, I wear BD61 in Chanel. I thought it was BD51, but it's BD61. So I went ahead and ordered BD41. It is way too light for me. So then I went ahead and ordered B60 because I thought, even though it's not got the warm undertone, so the BD is warm undertone, B is just beige. This is too gray for me. So let me show you guys just how gray this is. It's straight up gray for me anyway. And this is BD41. You can tell that BD41 really has that warm, but it's way light for me. So I have tried mixing them together, and that really strong gray beige undertone in the B60 comes out in it, and it's just a terrible shade. I cannot get this foundation to even look good, to even give it a test, because the shade is so wrong. The undertones are so wrong. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't really want to waste these foundations, so I might sell these shades on like Poshmark or something and try to get a different shade. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm still on the fence about it. But I did get one of the, what are these called? These are the Red Camellia Revitalizing Lip and Cheek Balms, and I picked this up in the shade Wake Up Pink. And so I will be testing this. I haven't even opened it. So I'll be testing this and letting you guys know my thoughts on it in an upcoming video. But the foundation I'm really, really struggling with because there's just not any warm tone shades. And when I was trying to test the Healthy Glow, I ran into the same issue. Anytime I bought their beige shades, they were so gray for me. Beige is more of their neutral. Like, the lady at the Chanel counter described it as beige, just B. So like the B in the number. The straight B is pretty much will match everyone because it's a neutral tone. But that is incorrect because they're straight up gray on my warm skin. It just does not work. I've tried it. It doesn't work. But in this collection, they launched a ton of new things. It looks like you can get face creams, face washes, toners, the whole 9 yards. And they are now available at Ulta, which is super, super fun. So congratulations to Ulta for getting a brand like Chanel in Ulta. I think it's amazing. I have to talk about the Nars foundation. So many of you guys have reached out asking if I was going to be testing and playing with the new Nars foundation. And I have it right here and I'm wearing it right now. I will be reviewing the new Nars foundation this week, so be on the look for that. I am wearing it right now. I have a lot to say about this foundation, so make sure that you guys keep your eye on and definitely hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload. Oh, I wanted to give you guys an update, just an update on the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I cannot get this to work for me. I have tried this foundation so many times. I have wiped it off, tried it with different primers, didn't work, wiped it off, put it on with something else. This foundation is just not for me. It just, it looks okay for about 6 to 8 hours, and then it just starts to really break apart and just look terrible. And it's, in my opinion, what I'm thinking is happening is I have a natural glow to my skin. And I think with the natural glow and this, it's just too much glow. It almost looks like it's too greasy. No matter what I try it with, I've worn it without a primer. I've worn it with the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I used the YSL, where is it? This one right here. This is in the new collection. This is the blotting lotion. It is a matte. Here's the thing with it. When I use a matte primer or when I use like the Tatcha Silk Canvas, I don't feel like it melts into my skin. I feel like it just sits on top. So it's almost like I need something hydrating like the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream to kind of go with it, to kind of melt it into the skin. But once I do, it's way too much hydration. And then within 6 to 8 hours, it's like peeling it off my face and it looks absolutely gross and disgusting and terrible. I think with this foundation, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I don't feel like there's an in-between on this one. So for me, it's just a total pass, which is such a bummer because I had such high hopes for it. But it's not gonna work, so now I'm just gonna wait and hopefully a new concealer will be launched in 2022 and fingers crossed I will love it. So there's that. Also, an update on the Chanel blush. So in my recent Chanel video, I had the lighter blush. Well, I ordered this shade. This is the Brun Roussi. I have no idea. But look at this shade and it is beautiful. It is a very unique shade and I'm here for it. So beautiful. And I'm wearing it right now. I think it's so beautiful on the skin. Such a soft, like melt into the skin formula. This is pretty. I love this color. And I am actually going to send the other one to my daughter because I know she's going to love it. But this is absolutely beautiful. And I am so glad that I bought that darker shade. loving it. So that's it for the video, you guys. Sound off down below in the comment section. Let us know what you guys are excited to see in the upcoming weeks. I know there's been a lot of makeup coming, a lot of spring collections coming, so it's going to be a crazy ride, but bear with me. I am going to hope to review as much as I can to save you guys some dollars, or make sure that you spend your money wisely, because that is what I love to do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.